What's up everybody? Today I'm here to do a movie review on the film Ready Player One, directed by the wonderful and awesome, one of my favorite directors, Steven Spielberg. So my first thoughts about this film, oh my god, go watch it. It's a lot of fun. It's filled with very beautiful visual effects, great cinematography, great character development, great storytelling. One of my favorite things about Spielberg is that he really knows how to tell a story and how to make you connect to a character and bring heart and bring soul to a story. This is a film that is very nostalgic. There is a lot of Easter eggs throughout the entire thing. I couldn't believe the amount of stuff that I was seeing. And when I get to the spoilers, I'm going to talk about the Easter eggs as well. So the overall story is pretty much a little bit like The Matrix. There is a virtual world where most people spend their time in this virtual world because real life basically sucks. The person that created this virtual world put up a challenge that basically you have to find 3 keys, and whoever is the winner also becomes the owner of this virtual world. And then obviously everyone wants to win this because it's a very big deal. Can you imagine you control a world but everyone is connected to? So then obviously that's where the villain comes in. I thought the villain was incredible. You know, he really made you hate him. He was very distasteful and just like this terrible, horrible corporate people who doesn't care about anything and anyone but just money. So this corporate guy, it's trying to obviously hires a bunch of people so they can play this game and win so he can become and control this virtual world. However, the plot goes around this boy because he's the one that wins the first challenge. And the whole film is pretty much they going back and forth trying to win this challenge. And he also makes a lot of good friends inside of this virtual world. What I think that was really good about this film is that it really celebrates the past, and it's just nowadays we see so many shows that brings a lot of nostalgia back, and people really love those things. I loved it. I was like very impressed with the visuals and like so many Easter eggs. It was also very funny. It had the right amount of humor, in my opinion. And I also think that the subject itself is very relatable because with the advance of technology nowadays, nobody is like in the 80s anymore. People are always on their phones and on their tablets, and it's very similar to like that kind of virtual world where people sometimes detach from reality. But then the film also gives this message that although this technology and this advancement is good and you can take advantage of it, you also have to remember that there's real life, and technically that's the only place where you can get a decent meal. So my overall opinion, I think you definitely should watch this film. I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy it. Obviously the movie is not perfect. There's a few things in the story that I was like, oh, he could have been gone a different way. But overall, it's very entertaining, it's very exciting, it's action-packed, it's funny, it's great storytelling, great cinematography, and you know, it's Spielberg. He is the best. So definitely recommend it. Okay, so from now on, if you still haven't seen this film, please stop this video and come back later because now I'm going to talk about all the Easter eggs that I spotted in this film. But if you really don't want to be spoiled, stop watching the video right now and just come back later. And tell me in the comments, did you find different Easter eggs? Because I'd love to see. I'm pretty sure I missed some of them. But so let's get to the spoiler section. So first I'm gonna talk about the Easter eggs that I seen there. I saw Batman, reference of Star Trek. I saw Goro from Mortal Kombat, Hello Kitty, RoboCop, Lara Croft, Doc Brown, the Batmobile, the DeLorean, R2-D2, the Millennium Falcon, Atari game, Catwoman, King Kong, Beetlejuice, Jason from Friday the 13th, Alien Spaceship, Harley Quinn and Joker, Chucky, The Shining. There's an entire section in The Shining that it was super incredible. Ninja Turtles, Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, He-Man. Oh, and the main character, he also uses one of the costumes that he changes into is Christopher Reeve's Clark Kent. And that I thought that was really sweet. So guys, please, by all means, once you watch this film and if you spotted more Easter eggs, I definitely gonna watch this film again and see if I can spot more. But if you spot more than I did, please comment below because I'd love to hear about it. So anyways, I thought that the story was pretty great. The one thing that I thought was a little bit weird is when his aunt died, you know, the main character. He got over her pretty soon. The next day he was pretty much making out with the girl. I mean, not making out, but like he completely forgot about his aunt. And that was the one thing that I thought it was a little bit weird. He didn't even mention to her that his aunt passed away. That was the one thing that took me out of the film, because I kept thinking, I know that she wasn't the best, but at least she's still family. So I thought it was kind of weird, and it's death. It's kind of serious thing. So that was just the only thing that I thought it didn't connect very well. But anyways, overall, I was very impressed with the film. The action is just incredible. I love that he was very connected. He knew a lot about the guy who created it. So genuinely, he was the one that really deserved to win that game. So I thought that was played pretty well. And I love the setup at the end where he walks in and it's like filled with gold and all these things, and he's about to sign the contract, and then he figured out, I'm not going to do the same mistake that you did. So I thought that was pretty great. I thought the girl that he fell in love to, she had a great charisma, and they had great chemistry. I loved their dynamic, and the whole dance scene when they go out to the dance club. I thought that was hilarious. You know, she's very sassy, and I loved the whole thing. I love, like, his best friend was trying to warn him about this girl, saying, you do realize that this is a virtual world, you know, you could be talking to like a dude named Chucky or named Chuck, something like that. That made me laugh so hard, because it's definitely true. It's the same thing when you're talking to someone online. You know, it could be a different person, but it turns out that the girl was not that different from her avatar. So that was pretty cool. I like that towards the end of the film, they also give real life some importance, because obviously it's a lot of fun, this virtual world where they can pretty much become whoever they want to be. Like, you can go in and have a fight with Luke Skywalker, or meet Darth Vader, or go climb Everest mountain with Batman. I mean, how cool all these things are. However, it is still not real. It is still a fake world. And I think that was very cool that when he became the owner, he decided to close the virtual world for 2 days a week, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of the days was Tuesday. So I thought that was very cool, and it passes the message that no, real life is also very important, because that's where you create real connections with people. So I believe that this movie is gonna do very well. I think a lot of people are gonna like it, and I definitely recommend it. You know, I just for the nostalgia itself, it's just a great. This was definitely money well spent. Definitely go check it out. And if you have already seen this film, let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it as well? This is the end of my review. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Bye!